Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We are going to begin tonight with that final face-off between President Trump and Joe Biden just hours from now. Tonight's debate is not only the last showdown between the presidential candidates, it may be their last best chance to make their case to voters before Election Day. As many as 75 million Americans are expected to tune in as the candidates take the stage in Nashville tonight. And while that town is known as Music City, for the first time at a presidential debate, each candidate's microphone will be muted at certain times when his opponent speaks. President Trump enters the debate hall behind in nearly every critical battleground state and looking to try and change the direction of the campaign, even as polls show almost all likely voters have already made up their minds. Front and center tonight will be the president's handling of the coronavirus pandemic as new infections continue to surge in 39 states. And as we come on the air, there's that breaking news about one of the drugs President Trump was given after he was infected with the virus. The FDA says it is approving remdesivir as a COVID treatment, allowing it to be used in hospitals nationwide. That's just one of several headlines tonight, including new details about Russian attempts to hack into computers used by state and local governments. So as you can see, there's a lot of new reporting to get to tonight. We've got our team of correspondents covering it all. CBS's Nicole Killion is going to lead off our coverage tonight from Nashville. Good evening, Nicole.
Good evening, Nora. Both candidates view tonight's debate as one of their last opportunities to present a clear contrast and speak directly to tens of millions of viewers. Right now, President Trump trails Joe Biden nationally and in many swing states, and with over 47 million people who have already voted, time is running short.
Tonight, a Music City matchup with muted mics.
Well, I think the mute is very unfair. Hopefully he's going to play by the rules. Hopefully everybody's been tested. Hopefully it's all worked out.
Each candidate now gets 2 minutes of uninterrupted time in their final face-off following a contentious clash in Cleveland.
Will you shut up, man? Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
And a scrapped second showdown.
Hopefully people could get more out of it rather than watching a mud fight or a fraternity fight.
A Trump campaign advisor tells CBS News the president will abide by the rules, but cautions if the need arises, he may take matters into his own hands. Ahead of the debate, the president has remained on the attack against his own top health advisor, Anthony Fauci, and even tonight's debate moderator. After complaining about her questions, this week the president cut short an interview with CBS's Leslie Stahl for 60 minutes. Today he released a copy of it recorded by his staff. In a statement, CBS News called that unprecedented, saying it violated an agreement the White House made to only use its video for archival purposes. In this excerpt from 60 Minutes, President Trump said he would like to see the end of Obamacare.
Well, we're going to have to see what happens. It's got a ways to go. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think it'll end. I hope that they end it. It'll be so good if they end it.
And if they end it,
because we will come up with a plan. Which will be a. Yeah, we will.
But you said it would already.
We have large sections of it already done, and we've already come up with plans.
Biden has mostly remained off the trail for debate prep. His campaign says it expects the president to go after his son, Hunter. The former vice president could also face more questions on court packing after this exchange on 60 Minutes with Norah O'Donnell.
If elected, what I will do is I'll put together a national commission bipartisan commission of scholars, constitutional scholars, Democrats, Republicans, liberal, conservative. And I will ask them to, over 180 days, come back to me with recommendations as to how to reform the court system, because it's getting out of whack, the way in which it's being handled. And it's not about court packing. There's a number of other things that our constitutional scholars have debated, and I'd look to see what recommendations that commission might make.
So you're telling us you're going to study this issue about whether to pack the court?
No, whether there's a number of alternatives that go well beyond packing.
So I'm asking you to bring this thing home.
In a new video, former President Barack Obama made another appeal to swing state voters who haven't cast ballots. Voters we spoke with all wanted a more civil debate.
You can't talk over each other. You have to let the American people listen to each thing that they say.
I'm hoping that they can stay on task without as many attacks on each other.
One undecided voter in Wisconsin said tonight could make the difference.
I'm swaying towards Trump, but hoping somebody just changed my mind.
President Trump brought the First Lady with him tonight, and this will be her first public appearance since recovering from the coronavirus. Both candidates tested negative for COVID-19 today, but there will no longer be plexiglass dividers in between the two men. Nora?
Nicole Killion, thank you.